tutorial I will use puffy yarn. I'm not really sure what brand is it, just says sewing knitting yarns, and I bought it from Jumbo. It's made up of 100% polyester, and here it says that you have to use needles of 9 or 10 millimeters, but I want my knitting to be very tight. If I use the needles of 9 or 10 millimeters, it's gonna be too loose. So that's why I'm using 3 millimeters needles. Let's begin. First of all, let me show you what calculations you need to make. First of all, for such a bag, you have to consider your height. If your height is below 150 centimeters, then you need to knit bag around 20 centimeters height. If you are from 150 to 170 centimeters, then around 30 centimeters height. If you are 170 and above, you need 40 centimeters. So this is basically S, M, and L. Okay, the calculations. Next thing, our bag will be done in one line. So you need to make such a line. And when you make this line, you will fold this part and this part, and then just fold them together like this. And you will need connect this side and this side. Now, what I want to point out is that this will be your height, your width, and your height. Since you will make a square bag, the diagonal of this square should be equal to the height that you choose here. For example, I will make a bag of 30 centimeters in height and width, so this diagonal of mine should be 30 centimeters. Then you will use the Pythagorean rule. So this is your A, and this is your, let's say, C. So A squared plus A squared equal to C squared, which is then 2A squared. Our C is equal to 30, and it will give us 900. So A squared will be equal to 900 divided by 2, which is 450. So A, this side of yours, should be equal the square root of 450, which is about 21 centimeters. Okay, so what I did next is as follows. I made first a short small square of 10 stitches, and it turned out to be 8 centimeters. Okay, since it is 8 centimeters and I need to make 21, so 21 centimeters is unknown number of stitches, and 8 centimeters is 10 stitches. So this unknown is equal to 21 multiplied by 10 divided by 8, something around 26 stitches. Okay. If you need to have 26 stitches, you just have to make 26 in the center and 2 more, so 1 at the beginning plus 1 at the end. So in total you will have 28 stitches to make. That's it with the calculations. Let's begin. Okay, so now I take my yarn and I will begin in a very classical way. So I take my yarn in the triangle, I take 2 of the needles and insert my needles from the top through the thumb and index finger and back through the thumb. So here at the beginning I have 2 stitches. Now I just have to make 26 more. So again, I make a triangle, insert through the thumb, index and thumb. Okay, I have 3, thumb, index, thumb, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's continue and meet at the end. Okay, so here I made 28 stitches. Now I will take out one of the needles and begin right and wrong side stitches, so basically knits and purls. So first round will be knitted with knits. I will take one and transfer it to another needle. Always the first and the last one, the first is transferred to the needle and the last is always ended with purl, and just knit all the purls. Oh, sorry, all the knits. So since the yarn is very fluffy, I can't really show how I make the stitches here, so you just have to learn it from the previous videos. And also it's very difficult to understand where the next stitch begins, so it's better if you just, how to say, try to open and see where your stitch is. Okay, and the last stitch here is a purl. In the second round I will knit all the purls. So again, I transfer the first one to my needle and knit the purl, 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 purl until I reach the end of my round. So again, all the odd rounds are knitted with knits, all the even rounds are knitted with purls. Okay, now you have to knit 90 centimeters yourself, and let's meet at the end. Okay, so here I am. It took me 3 days to finish this part. I knitted something around 82 centimeters here, and now I will show you how to finish the work. It's very easy. You just have to do the following thing. The first one, you always transfer it to the needle. Okay, then you knit the second one and pull the previous one over the first one. Okay, you again knit the second one and pull the previous over the one that you knit. Again, you knit and pull the previous over the one, and you have to repeat this process until you reach the end. Okay, you just knit Okay, so let's do it till the end and meet when we finish. Okay, so here I have finished the end, and now comes the most interesting part. But before we proceed, let's make sure that our calculations turned out to be correct. So here I'm measuring. I have 26 centimeters width, so it means that my length should be 3 times more. So 26 multiplied by 3 is 78, and my length is 78 here. Okay, it's good. Now, as I showed you before on this example, we have to fold it here from this side, from the other side, and just connect them to creating such kind of bag. So again, let's see. We are folding it here, then folding from this side. And now we will just, connect these two parts. So here is my bag. All I have to do now is I will connect these two sides. Most probably I will do it with the hook, and when I turn my work, I should connect these two parts, and that's it. Let's connect, and then I will show you how to make the holder. Okay, to be honest, there is no wrong or right way of connecting because you literally cannot see any stitches here. So I'm basically doing it blindly. I will just try to feel something with my fingers here and connect it with the hook. It's very, how to say, difficult because you literally do not see anything that you are doing here. Okay, so I connected somewhere here. Maybe I will connect here. Okay. Next. I can literally feel here some stitches with my fingers. And I'm just connecting them. Okay. Next. Also, to make it a bit faster, I am inserting my hook from the right side, and at the same time I am inserting it from the back of the left side here, and then I'm just pulling my yarn here. Okay, and I will just continue until I reach this end here. Let's meet here. Okay, so here I am. I have finished this first part here, and I will do exactly the same from the other side. I will connect these two sides, and let's finish meet when we finish here. Okay, so here I have decided that I will knit the holder with a hook. I'm using hook 5.5 here, and I will just connect this part with some stitches, let's call it like this. Okay, first of all, I will connect my yarn to one end. Again, I cannot see where exactly am I connecting, but here I can feel the top, and I can also feel two stitches from the sides. I will connect them to one of them from one side, and we'll just go with, I don't know, as much as I need. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's see. Okay, I think it's a bit short. Let's add some more. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I think 5 more. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, now it's perfect, I think. 25. And again, I will connect it here to one side, just with a regular slip stitch. And now I will go 25 single crochets all over this cord, then 25, 25 until I need around 4 or 3 rounds. So okay, we'll make one chain and just go 1, 2, 3. Again, I cannot tell exactly where or how am I doing. I'm just touching it with my fingers and trying to feel where exactly is my stitch. Okay, let's meet when we finish the holder. And here I am done. In total I crocheted 5 rounds here, and I ended up with such a nice holder, cord, whatever you call it. Every time when I was connecting my stitches, I was always connecting it with a slip stitch here and here, and that's it. That's my bag. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial. Please subscribe, write some comments if you have any questions, and let's meet in our further tutorials. Goodbye.